Hi, welcome to Scenes for the Soul. My name is Ami Adler, and in this channel, I hope to share some of the nature photos that I've been blessed to take and experience, as well as share a little bit of the backstory and maybe a message that we can take into our lives. I'd like to start with this photo here, which is of Mineral Gulch in Utah. How did I end up here? I had actually reached out to my friend Seth Hamill, who is a nature photographer and photography guide who lives just outside of Zion National Park in Utah. And I wanted to go on a family trip where we could have a little bit of adventure, do something out in nature, and maybe I could also get a chance to do some photography as well. I posed that challenge to Seth, and he came up with this idea of heading out to Mineral Gulch. Now, Mineral Gulch is usually a multiple day backpacking trip, probably something that we as a family were not ready to do. But Seth had a way that he had figured out to get to this canyon with some off roading and some coming in from a side canyon and some stream crossings, and it really was an amazing adventure. The whole family loved it. And as we headed back, the family kind of went off ahead on the hike, and I had a little bit of chance to sit in this canyon and experience it and capture some photos. And this one here was my favorite of the trip. And actually, the first shot that I took of this scene, which you can see here, um, I really felt that it did capture the colors, the light, the beauty of this scene, but without a reference in the photo, you really didn't get a sense of the majesty, the grandeur, the size of these walls of this canyon. And so I thought to myself, I need to get into this picture. And of course, I was on my own at this point with my tripod and my camera, and I set the camera up on the tripod, turned on the 10-second timer, and tried to get into the shot. And as you can see here, my first attempt, I didn't quite make it into the frame, and so I tried again and figured out the right spot to get into. And I think, you know, having that frame of reference, being able to really appreciate just how tall these walls are, just how amazing this slot canyon really is, really made the picture. And I also think just that feeling, that sense of awe and wonder that I was experiencing looking up, I think really tried to capture that as well. And so that's really how this photo came about. Um, and I think, the message maybe that I take away from this shot is that sometimes we find ourselves thinking about just how small um, and insignificant we are. We see something that's just so large, so amazing. We see God's beautiful world. We see things in nature that are just so massive in scale. We think about the universe and just our how small we are in the grand scheme of things. And how do we combat that feeling of insignificance? And I think there may be two answers to that. The first is that as humans, we really have a unique ability and a unique gift to be able to see and appreciate the greatness in the world, to be able to recognize God's handiwork, to be able to see God and share the vision, the beauty that is in this world. And there's really no other creature that can do that. So, in that sense, we're very significant. We have an amazing power, an amazing gift. In a smaller scale, we also can be incredibly powerful and significant in how we can help and lift others up around us. A very small gesture, a smile, a kind word or deed can make such a big difference in somebody else's life. And that's a power that is beyond our small size and our maybe insignificance in the grand scheme of the universe. And I think if we can take those two lessons about in what way we really are significant and we really have incredible opportunity and gift to recognize God and the greatness and the beauty in the world, and to help others in small ways that really have a big impact. And I hope that we can take away that message with us into our lives. So thank you so much for joining this episode. If you enjoyed the shot, if you enjoyed the backstory and the message, please give this video a like. And if you're interested, please subscribe to the channel. I hope to be able to share more of my photos in the future and hopefully some meaningful messages. Thanks so much.